Welcome to the Bromley Adult Education College Digital Drop-In Podcast, getting you back to work with confidence.
Hello, I'm here with one of my students on one of my training courses, and I thought it would be useful to interview her to get an idea of how she's trying different methods to get back to work. Her name is Samantha Edwards. So Sam, can I ask you, you're obviously a very proactive lady, and if you can just tell the listeners how long you've been out of work and what you're doing to get yourself back into work.
Okay, thank you, Jill. I have been out of work for 10 years. I've been bringing up my family. Prior to that, I was in recruitment and sales since graduating. I haven't done anything office related whilst bringing up my family. I've been doing a lot of networking, involved with the DWP mentors and Love London Working, and also trying to get onto courses such as yours, which was basic Windows, personal development, successful mums back to work. I've been doing so much networking, and I think that's the main key really. It's not what you know, it's who you know sometimes. So the networking has actually led to a work placement at a housing association, which is related to my field of work, which is housing and jobs. So I've been using your IT skills, the IT skills I've learned on your course, spreadsheets, expenses and so forth. I think it's generally just going to everything someone offers you to go to, obviously go to, like job fairs and all the various courses. And I found them really, really beneficial, and each thing has led to another thing, and I think my confidence has grown week on week whilst attending these various events.
That's a very, very fair point, that it is networking and getting yourself out there and attending everything that you can to try and find new work. When you started this, was it daunting? Where do you start? Where do you start looking for new work?
I didn't have a clue. So I went to the job centre. They introduced me to certain mentors there. They helped me with my CV. Then they put me on certain courses. Love London Working were really instrumental, actually. They kept on putting me forward to various first aid courses. They introduced me to you and successful mums. And as you go along to these things, you meet new people, you network more, and you also find out you're not in such bad shape after all.
So when you went to the job centre initially, was that daunting or did you find them helpful?
I found it horrific. And
horrific in which way?
Because I didn't know where to start, and also there was a stigma attached to it.
Yeah.
And I'd gone from looking after my children to a position where I was divorced, and I needed to think about work in the future and to support my children. And but they were really helpful and they were kind. And they introduced me to lots of different courses. The empowerment course was amazing as well.
Right.
I found that really beneficial.
And so the mentors at the job centre, did they have a lot of information? If you feel it wasn't maybe office work you were looking for, if it had been, I don't know, bricklaying or plumbing or something, is it different mentors for different subject matters, or they just help generally?
I think they can cover you generally. I actually had my DWP mentor through Bromley Children's Project. She's not so direct with the job centre, so
right.
But I think you could ask for someone like her.
Right.
That would actually sit you down, help with CVs, benefits, and any courses to go on, any job fairs, anything it's about really.
That's fantastic.
She does send you jobs as well.
And which job fairs did you go to, or how regularly did you find job fairs?
I went to, the biggest one was the the ladies empowerment one.
Right.
And that's how I met the person on my work placement.
Excellent. And once you have done this work placement, are you hopeful that will again either get a position within that company or stand you in good stead to have up-to-date work experience to go for a job elsewhere?
I think a bit more the latter, because they haven't got any vacancies at the moment, but they have supported me in an evening course, which will be more on par with the career path I'm trying to take.
Right.
And they also said they'll give me a reference, which is priceless.
Of course.
And all the experience I'm gaining is amazing too.
Yes. So if there were one key thing, Sam, that you would say you have gained over the last few months from trying all of these different methods, is there one thing that springs to your mind that's been your eureka moment, or your best sort of option for looking for work?
I'll be honest with you, it has been the work placement, because it's good to get your teeth into a role again and to actually start again at grassroots.
Yes.
And I think it will put me in good stead for a new job.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Sam. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
For help with all your job searching needs, do visit one of our digital drop-in venues. On a Monday, we are open 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. at our Poveris Centre, and on a Tuesday, we are open 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at our Kentwood Centre. In our sessions, we offer free use of computers for job searching, advice on creating a winning CV, plus lots of short training courses to gain skills in the digital world.
This podcast has been produced by Bromley Adult Education College. For full details of how we can support your return to work, visit our website www.baec.ac.uk and search for Digital Drop-In. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast to receive notifications of new episodes.